Did you see how much I used?
You took a lot. Did you guys all do a lot?
I did a lot.
I did a lot.
I did too
I
much.
should not have done that
You
much.
did too much.
I still have half of it on here.
This is a fun experience because I've never felt this type of pain. Okay, like this type of pain is fun because I'm trying to find peace within the misery right now, and I can't.
What's going on, everyone? I am back again with another episode of Talking Lots. You're probably wondering, why the heck does he have milk in front of him and all these hot sauces? I'm really excited to dive into this one. We are doing a special edition of Talking Lots. This is the Hot Ones edition. I've got my wife, Angel, here. Maggie, Todd Gorell's daughter. And Mr. Todd Gorell, the one and only on the podcast. Todd, how are you feeling about this?
Awful. I feel awful, Eli. I know I'm going to feel awful after. I feel awful before. I'm going to feel awful the entire time we're doing it. So awful is my word. Thank you.
I love it. Angel, what are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I'm the one who kind of suggested to do this for Talking Lots, and I was like, this is my first ever podcast, so I said, if we're doing this, I'm going to be a part of this. So.
Love it. Maggie?
Not confident.
Not confident. Well, for those of you who don't know what Hot Ones is, it is another podcast that's out there that has a lot more views than this one, but it's okay.
Check them out on Netflix.
Check them out on Netflix. But basically, they take hot sauces and they take chicken wings and they take progressively hotter questions, and as they ask these hotter and hotter questions, they eat hotter and hotter hot sauces with these chicken wings. So what we're going to do today is ask a handful of questions, have a little fun on the set, and eat progressively hotter chicken wings. We've got in front of us Frank's Red Hot, and apparently this is, these hot sauces are rated in Scoville units. Am I saying that right?
Scoville? I learned that word today.
Scoville units.
Okay.
So just to give you guys some perspective here, the Frank's Red Hot is 450 Scoville units. So most of you know what Frank's Red Hot is. It's
450,000 or just 450?
450 Scoville units.
All right, so that's like a real low.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. Like
got
most people know what that tastes like here.
Yeah.
And I'll actually pass it around here for everyone just so we can.
That's what we're
get
going to start
started.
with.
Yeah,
Oh, you guys didn't start eating your wings yet?
just yeah. Okay. Just put a couple drops on there. Next up, the next one we're going to eat after that is the classic hot chili sauce, chili maple. That is 1,800 Scoville units. Okay. So that is more than, way more than double, right?
Yep.
The next one after that is Marie Sharp's habanero hot pepper sauce. That is 50,000 Scoville units.
Whoa. We went from
450
yeah
to 1,800
yeah
to 50,000.
Why? I mean, that seems unnecessary.
I think you'll be
Why?
fine, Todd. It's okay.
All right.
You'll just have a nice glistening top of your head.
The next one,
Sweat just coming right down.
the next one here we've got is Melinda's Ghost Pepper. That is, let's see, I've got it on my sheet as reversed, but that is 855,000 to 1 million Scoville units.
Don't ghost peppers kill people?
They do.
Should we be doing this? Do we get the insurance for this, Tyler? We do? All right.
We have insurance. And the last one is Da Bomb hot sauce, which is 135,600 Scoville units. Now, I have these reversed because apparently this one is supposed to be hotter than this one. But we're just going to start eating them and dive in and ask questions.
Eli, the math ain't mathing on that one, though.
No,
we'll
it's
find
not.
out. I feel like I'm being hoodwinked here, Tyler. I don't know.
So anyway, we're just going to dive in. We're just going to start eating these chicken wings with these hot sauce. And I've got a handful of questions to ask each and every one of you. I'm really excited for this. My first question is for Angel. And go ahead and start eating.
Okay. I didn't eat lunch.
Yeah, this is lunch. Todd's already done over there. He's got one on his plate that's toasted.
I'm trying not to make this ASMR. So
You should have shared the rules when you shared the wings. I mean, I didn't know.
So, Angel, my first question is for you. So, you've been a part of the Pavement Group, and obviously by proxy, and a part of my life since way before the Pavement Group, not by proxy. So, what has that been like? Like, what you've been a part of the Pavement Group in this incredible journey, this incredible growth. Like, what has that been like being part of it? A big part of it.
Gotta swallow my food.
Go ahead and dive in.
So.
Well, we should start now.
Start
I don't
eating.
know.
Okay.
It's been interesting, kind of just sitting off to the side. Like, I do remember when you first started, like, you decided to drop out of college. You went over to me and you were just like, I don't know if I want to do college anymore. And I was like, okay. you go. I was like, I trust you. I think you're going to be able to achieve whatever you want to achieve. And so then I know that you had knew Brian, and Brian has been just like constantly just like asking you at one point, just being like, hey, do you want to join the Pavement Group? Do you want to join the Pavement Group? And then you finally decided to join it. So it was very cool to see where like it started as you being the first employee to like seeing how large this office has grown and all the people that has kind of been a part of it, to the point where I wish I knew everybody's name, but I don't know everybody's name anymore.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
Todd.
pretty crazy.
Hi, Todd. I knew you.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, right? Like the growth has been, I don't know, you've been a piece of it for the whole, like, since basically the very beginning. So.
And watching it become like a staple in like Pittsburgh as well too. Like now you guys are sponsoring like the Penguins, which go into their game today.
Shout out to the Pens.
Shout out to the Pens, but also to
Who
the
you
Wild.
who you're rooting for, Angel?
The Wild, because
okay.
I'm a Minnesota native.
That's fair.
But to see you guys sponsor the Penguins and sponsoring like the Steelers and stuff too, it's just like watching even the Pavement Group become a staple is very cool.
Yeah.
It's just hot.
How's the Frank's Red Hot? This is 450 Scoville.
This was the Frank. I thought we were already onto the bomb one.
This
over there.
is
There's
not
no
the
ghost
bomb.
peppers in this.
There's no ghost peppers, bud.
All right, this might not go well. Go ahead.
How you feeling, Maggie?
It's hot,
It's hot.
but it's not too bad.
Not too bad.
I think I'm fine.
It's hitting for you though a little bit.
Tiny bit.
Okay, good. Good. Yeah, no, I'm kidding.
Well,
it's not too bad.
My next question here is for you, Maggie. What is it like having a comedian as a dad?
I usually get told I'm funnier than him, which is really a frequent thing. I really
Todd, how does
appreciate
that
it.
feel to have somebody who's funnier?
Well, that's funny, right? I mean, who could be funnier than me? But yeah, no, she's definitely the funniest one in the house for sure.
I think it's awkward when he told jokes to my teachers about me, because he went to like a school event and he was the comedian for it.
Mm-hmm.
And then my teachers like went up and they're like, "Oh, your dad's so funny," and I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And so there's been a lot of experiences where I'm like, "Oh, you know my dad?"
What
And I'm not expecting it.
what's the worst joke that Todd has said? Do you know off the top of your head?
I haven't. He doesn't say them around me because he's like, "You're too young to know them." So I don't.
Well,
don't
I
hear
think
the
Eli
jokes
probably
yet.
just means maybe the corniest
Like
one. Maybe
corny,
not
yeah.
necessarily
Oh.
like the
Oh,
Not dirty,
bad
just corny.
language or
That's-
something, but
that's a daily occurrence. I can't think of one off the top of my
it
head.
is.
There's so many.
We're big fans of the dad jokes. I think. I think those hit. And I never thought I would be.
What's your favorite dad joke?
Oh God, I don't know. But I can't think of. I'll think of one before the end of the episode.
Okay.
Even if I'm not eating wings anymore with you
I got a
guys.
good one.
What? Oh, let's hear it.
What did the ocean say to the other ocean?
I see you.
Nothing. They just waved.
That's
Oh, that's pretty good.
Do you see what I did there?
I do.
I'm sure you did.
Yeah, a call back and then a double entendre. It's the whole package.
Don't be
it's
such a
unbelievable.
beach.
Don't be such a beach.
Oh man.
Told you I had to keep them going.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's
All
pretty
right,
good.
Well,
That's pretty good.
how are we feeling with the Frank's Red Hot?
I put this on everything.
It's good.
Yeah, it literally says I put that on everything.
Yeah.
You know? It
So
literally-
what's different between this and Tabasco? Like, why would you choose this one and not Tabasco? I feel like
like
they're
that's
like the
got
two
more
big
flavor.
ones. It's got more flavor. Okay,
Yeah,
I
that's
got you.
good. That's good.
Quick. Can I make a quick note?
Yeah.
Just a quick anecdote story. Remembrance. My first time I met my wife is from Louisiana. She loves hot food. Her mom was born and raised in New Orleans. She's a fantastic cook, and she also likes spicy food. So the first time I met my mother-in-law, we went out for breakfast. Then my wife and I just started dating. I didn't even know her that well. And for backstory, I grew up so meat and potatoes, Irish family. My mom always worked, so we did, not that she was a great cook when she cooked. Didn't have time. We did a lot of like banquet chicken and, meat and potatoes. Not a lot of flavoring, not a lot of spice.
Eli's has got experience in that.
Yeah.
So you get it.
Oh, I
right?
get it.
So we go out to
Salt and
breakfast
pepper.
and they order omelets and just start dumping the Tabasco, both of them all over. And I'm like, I don't know if I can do this. I'm not sure if I'm going to be accepted into this family because I can't get anywhere near that. So that's still, it's almost like we make 4 dinners at home, right?
Yeah.
Because you're gluten free, Max is vegetarian, my wife likes everything spicy, and I'm boring and Molly's never home. So really 5. So yeah. All right, we're deep dive. Sorry. Go ahead.
All right, all good. Well, yeah, we're just gonna move on to the next hot sauce here. So I have the classic hot sauce, chili maple. It smells really good. It's 1,800 Scoville units, so that is, obviously it's 4 times basically what we just had.
The scale makes no sense. I
It
just wanna
does.
say.
It really, it's just hot, right? So
this
I
one's a
would
little spicier.
dump-
It's
dump-
10 trillion Scovilles. You're like, hey.
dump a little bit of that bad boy on there, and we'll just dive in, and hopefully Todd doesn't tap
God,
out.
you guys are good. No. I'll get it down on this guy for sure.
All right, Todd. So I have another question for you. I've got a question for you that I think love to ask you. I think a lot of people would probably love to ask you this because you've been a part of several companies and you've got a lot of influential people in your life. What's one of the biggest risks that you've taken, and how has it influenced the way that you function now?
Well, the biggest risk that I've taken my whole working career, we bought a fireplace store. So, I left the company I was at before. I had 3 years non-compete. Always knew I was going to come back to this industry because I love this industry. But that was kind of part of that deal. So, tried a few different things, did some consulting, and tried to learn because I'd been doing the same thing for 15 years. So my wife and I bought a store down on Cape Cod, a fireplace store, and it was it was a learning experience. It was a huge risk to do it. At the time, it didn't seem like as much of a risk, but we went right into COVID, then we went right into the supply chain crisis, and then I came on board with. Initially, I came on board here just sort of as a strategic partner, and with different things in mind. But I loved working with you and with Brian and with Mike, and I'm like, I want to make this my thing. So whatever, I kind of learned to take a little more time on due diligence, not necessarily just if you're buying a business or something, but on yourself to say, hey, is this the right business for me? Because I had experienced enough where I'm like, oh, we could figure this out. This shouldn't be that hard. But a small business like that is really hard, really time consuming. There was a lot of things I had no idea how to do, so I thought Maggie would come in and run it for me, but she never showed up. So, so that was,
dude.
yeah, that was probably the riskiest thing I've done. And a lot of lessons learned. Let's just say it was like a Harvard education, but it cost me double the price of Harvard. Probably. No, I'm kidding. But it was.
Did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed certain parts of it. Yeah, I definitely did. It was cool to learn about a lot of that stuff. And then we had a team, wonderful people. I got a friend for life, and the guy Corey that was our general manager that ran it for us. And he's kind of we're not involved there anymore, but he stayed on with them, and that would have been worth it alone. He's like an amazing person in our lives. So yeah, it was definitely worth it. It was a learning experience. So
yeah, love that. How are you guys doing on your which kind
dude, this isn't that
hot.
It's
The
not
chili
bad.
maple.
Do you think the Frank's was hotter?
Yeah.
Anybody? No. Okay.
I wouldn't say hotter, but this is really this
This is-
tastes really good.
Yeah, I was about to say this is like
Dude, I'm over here
sitting,
splashing this thing
sitting
like a-
spice, like kind of just sits in your mouth for a little bit, but
Yeah.
like the flavor was really good. Like I want that.
It's called
Yeah.
a sitting spice. Was she in the Spice Girls? Sitting Spice? Just kind of.
No.
No, that wasn't one.
Just sitting.
Yeah.
Just sitting there.
Oh, there's Baby
You got all
Spice
of them
and Sitting
just
Spice.
dancing
Right.
and- all of them just dancing. They're just like the sitting spice is just kind of hanging out.
Right.
Chilling.
She was a DJ.
She's the
Sitting
one
all the time.
meditating.
Yeah.
Um,
That is going to be the next episode, I think. We got a new character. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I love this.
Stop
Planning our next episode while
In the
we're
middle of an episode.
in the middle of an
it's like
episode.
my parents with vacations.
Planning their next vacation.
In the middle of their vacation.
You do that. We do that all the time, don't we? You do that when you get a little bit older, especially because we get into Epcot so many times, and you go through the worlds, and you're like, we should really go to Germany. This is nice. This looks nice. You start planning that, and then we never go. We just go back to Epcot. But again,
Why have
Just
you
a
never
smidgen
been?
more expensive.
Why have you never been across? Have you been across the pond?
never. No.
Never.
No.
No. Is this
You
something you want to do? I haven't. No, but Todd's way older than me.
Way.
Only
Way
a
older.
little
Yeah.
bit. Only just a smidge.
No, who was I telling the story to? I think it was Jay. I don't know. Recently, but like when my son was born, he's 20 now. I didn't travel a lot as a kid. My mom didn't like to fly, and we just weren't a big traveling family. We went to Florida and back, and that was about it. We drove every time. And so I wanted to travel a lot with my kids, and you realize it's really not that realistic, right? It looks. So I said when Max was born, I'm like, we're going to go to all 7 continents before he goes to college. Big goal. And so we went to one. One we're in right now. Actually, we went to 2, I guess. Went to.
The current one that you're still in.
No, we're still
That
in
you were
right now.
born in?
He got to go to Europe. He did Italy and Spain and stuff. He got a great time with that stuff. But now I'm like, well, if I had taken the kids to Paris when they were 4, they wouldn't have gotten anything out of it anyhow.
Yeah.
So kind of glad we're saving that for later on in life.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Shall we move on to the next hot sauce? Have you guys
Sure.
finished? Yeah, hot. So chili maple, is that a hit? I mean, what would we?
I like that flavor.
It's good, right? Yeah. For a couple people who think that Cool Ranch Doritos are hot.
Right. What would you put that on? Like, what do you like to put sauce on?
I feel like I don't know, I put it on like tacos and stuff.
Tacos.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Well, we'll pass out the next one here. So this next one is Marie Sharp's habanero pepper sauce. All right, we're taking a jump now. This is so the one that we just had was 1,800 Scoville units. This one is 50,000. So you might need some milk.
No, you have to stave that off until the end, Todd. We
Yeah.
gotta see the struggle.
Oh, Todd does that.
We didn't even have it.
I have all the power over here. bud.
Yeah, you
I got
do.
all the
You
power.
do.
So yeah, so we're gonna pass this one around. This one is I have a feeling it's gonna be
I'm ready.
ooh,
How's that hit the nose? Is it like
It smells
you feel like
hot.
you're gonna sneeze or die?
I feel like I might die. I'm gonna put 3, maybe 4 drops. Oh,
You also notice the controls on these, like how the spouts, like you can dump as much of this
Yeah,
and
dude.
much of that. That guy's like, nope, just a drip at a time.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. All right. So Angel put a little too much on there. So Todd, I've got a question for you. Another one here, and I guess for Maggie. More so, I guess, a question for you. But so as Maggie's going through school, right? She's in high school. Am I correct? High school right now. Going through high school. What is like the one thing that you want Maggie to remember? Like, what's the one piece of advice that you're like, if you remember anything, like this is it?
I would say, should I take a bite first?
Yeah, go ahead and take a bite first, and then
What is this one called? Death by habanero.
death
No.
by you're dead.
Okay.
That's what it's called.
This is
Dunzos.
I don't think this one's actually that spicy.
Oh,
Todd goes, oh.
you're incorrect, as it turns out. The one thing I've always wanted the biggest thing I've wanted for my kids is to feel comfortable in their own skin, not be worried about what other people think of them, and really be themselves. I mean, there's a lot of different things there, but I would say in that same vein, just show up, and put in the effort. And a lot of things are going to be hard, and you're not going to be great at everything, but putting effort in and never quitting and being yourself, is that's really the biggest thing. Whoa, that thing's.
Did it get you?
What are you thinking?
I actually don't think it's that.
You guys don't think that's that hot? Where are you at, Max?
It's got a kick.
It's got a kick.
It's got a kick.
I started sweating.
I
Yeah.
actually don't think
But
it's that
it went
bad.
away.
It's got a little bit.
I'm
Like
gonna
it's
have a little
there.
bit more because I want to make sure I'm
Getting the full
I feel a little
experience.
brave here.
Maybe
Just feel
maybe
it.
put a
Todd, we've
extra
only got
dab
2 more levels to go,
Oh,
but
I know.
Maggie, what do you think about that?
I don't know. I feel like he always gives me so much advice. Like it's constantly like he sent me this whole entire paragraph. It was like this long thing that he gave me before school. I couldn't read it because I was gonna cry if I read it, and I knew that. And it was like really cute and sweet, and like he's done that a lot. You've done it like twice, and it's always been like like this is gonna be the hardest time. Like you got to get through like that homesickness and stuff. And if you just push through, it's gonna be so worth it.
Oh, it's
And so I feel like that's his.
Is it hitting you?
yeah, like sitting on the tongue.
It's like steady. You made a mistake, Todd. You really made a mistake doing a double dip there.
No, double dip. It's burning. It's burning.
It's burning.
Yeah. No,
You-
that was nice of you to say. That's the only reason why I'm tearing
Yeah.
up. It was really nice.
I will have to say, like, because he sent text to you
Yeah.
before for our wedding and our anniversary, and like Eli's had
So,
read it to me before, and I will honestly say, like, it's made me tear up.
Oh,
So on the day
Well,
of
it's kind.
on the
You're
day
very
of
well with words.
on the day
Yeah,
of our
thank you.
wedding, and very genuine. On the day of our wedding, yeah, you sent me a very long text, and I didn't read any of it. I'm just kidding.
maybe we can read it now.
Back up. Maybe read it now if we're gonna mention that.
We hit the
No, I-
million megawatt over here.
I read it to Angel, and we were like, man, this is amazing. Like Todd is super. I am warm right now.
Actually, I ended up mentioning something of that in my in our vows. I don't know if you watched our wedding video.
Is it on Netflix?
Also,
I wanna
reach out to
see it.
Netflix for it. But I ended up saying something like it in our wedding vows, talking about because you mentioned something about enjoy the mundane, this is your partner, enjoy the mundane with it. And I actually ended up mentioning
Okay.
something like that in our wedding vows, saying
Well, thank you for sharing that. I'm glad it hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get. I mean, the experience life, and you want to share the good stuff that you learned with other people, the shortcuts to some degree, right?
Yeah.
Hey, I screwed this up. You don't have to. So, not that I ever screwed up my marriage, thank God, but that's more the advice I give the kids. Is and that's it. That's the key to life, right? You learn, you earn, and then you give back a little bit. So,
100%.
I mean, we're still earning. Don't get me wrong. But that's different, though. Yeah, the way that kind of makes you never want to eat again, right? Like,
yeah. Is your head ready to explode?
Your face is starting to get red.
I feel warm right now. Like I feel all right, but like I feel warm, right? Like I'm really, I don't know if excited is the word. So that one was 50,000 Scoville units. The next one's 135,000. So we're talking more than double. I don't know if I'm excited or. By the way, you have milk.
Oh, this is the official Hot Ones classic sauce too. Okay, I didn't even catch that part of it.
Any milk.
So I'll go back here. What's that?
I said all of you have milk in front of you, so make sure to have a sip.
This is kind of a creeper too. Like I feel like it's getting hotter as I'm sitting here. Yeah. Yeah. Good.
Again, I hold all the power, Todd. You got the milk.
I might need a little bit.
You might. All right. So I guess I've got a question for all you guys. So we're going into 2024. Start with Angel. What's one thing out of your bucket list that you really want to check off, and as we go into 2024 throughout the year? It's one biggest
Graduate PT school.
Graduate
Nice.
PT school. Yeah.
You earned it.
Woo!
That's big.
Yeah, we pulled 2 people out of PT to then put me in.
Yeah. Mark and Paige started working here,
I know.
and so now we said, all right, a prerequisite to work at the Pavement Group is you got to be a PT. You got to work at PT.
You got to be a PT.
That's
Why
not.
not?
But the joke is that Angel's going to start working at the Pavement Group in the next 5 years or so.
Yeah.
They want that to happen. And I keep saying I want to stay off to the side of it. Love the Pavement Group. I think that it's an absolutely amazing company, and the culture is wonderful. Shout out to Jay Duran for all of that stuff, and just everybody else. But personally, for myself, I don't think I could work with Eli and leave work at work and not bring it home.
Yeah, I got you.
That's fair.
Yeah,
And-
some people can do that. Some people can't.
Yeah, so that's why I was
Thanks.
just I haven't really thought about ever really working at the Pavement Group because of that.
That's
Yeah.
fair. I just want to make a really quick note. So I just opened up the next one here. This is the second to last one. It's 135,000 Scoville units, and I'm not hovering over it,
Yeah.
but this it's shocking my nose already. So
135,000.
This is-
Wow.
this is going to be interesting. Anyway, what's one thing on your bucket list that you'd like to check off in
I
2024?
feel like mine's really just do better in school.
Yeah.
Because I had my last report card and I did fine, but I really, straight A's would be the real dream, but that's shooting far.
Oh, no, you can do that.
I would say
You're more than
enjoy
grades.
it. Enjoy the time and really dive into what you truly, love. Figure that out, right? Love it. Todd,
Yeah. Some milk. I'd like to get some milk
I can pass
next
you
year.
milk.
Or even now if we know. I'm fine at the moment, but I know it's coming. I'm just kind of
You
eyeballing
can't
it.
give it to him until after he has this next
Yeah, you gotta eat this one.
You
And
gotta let
Okay.
it sit.
Yeah.
You gotta let it bake in there.
this
Yeah,
is-
yeah,
Can
for
you
sure.
smell it from there?
No, I couldn't actually, but I'm focusing on the burning in my mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like I can smell it.
This is gonna be interesting. All right,
Wow.
what's one thing you're looking forward to in 2020, or one thing that you want to check off your bucket list in 2024?
I think just that next level of growth here for sure. I haven't, which is rare for me. Usually by the beginning of December, I start really working on my goals list. And I think I don't know, it's just been a crazy busy time, so I haven't really gotten there yet. So usually I like to have 1 or 2 words, and like I share with our leadership team, I definitely want to get more intentional this year. I heard way too many times hey, I know you're busy, which is you're making me feel like you're busy, is the way I'm finally realizing that sounds. And so trying to just be much more intentional and generous with my time and not always flying here to there. So that's one big thing I think I would say. But yeah, I don't know all my goals for this year yet. I got to really dial in on them. And
No, I want to hear every single one, right?
every
here,
single.
right
I would
now.
like to save $97. No, I don't know. So, but we're gonna go on. I got to just go change my shirt if you don't mind. If we're gonna do, I'll be right back. 113 million water there.
135.
Oh, Todd's tapping out. All right, we have producer Tyler.
No, this is Todd.
Producer Tyler coming on in. What up, bud? Hey, how you doing?
Here we are.
All right, you ready to dive into this? Let's get you a chicken wing, bud. We're just gonna dive into this next hot
Oh,
sauce.
boy.
Todd's dying over there.
It'll be good.
He says, "Ow!" If you haven't heard.
Yeah.
He's changing his shirt. Oh, Todd, put your shirt back on.
Whoa, Todd. Hey.
All right, Tyler.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's
tell
get.
the story about the rotisserie chicken.
Oh, have my dad in my phone as rotisserie chicken, and my mom is rotisserie chicken's beloved, and I'm raw chicken. And this is because we were swimming in the ocean one day, and I just look over, and he's just floating. But, like, he's floating really weird, and I was like, you look like a rotisserie chicken. And it just kind of stuck. So now I call him rotisserie chicken.
That is a great.
Yeah, you start spinning.
He just looks like a log in the water.
Looks like a log in the water.
Spinning log. Is that Todd?
Nope, it's a log. Oh wait, no, it is Todd.
No, it's Todd.
All right,
Rotisserie
we're,
chicken.
So we're gonna dive into this ghost pepper dealio right now. So this is Melinda's ghost pepper hot sauce. So this is I really don't know which one this is or how many Scoville units. I think it's 135,000, but it smells really hot. Tyler, you're about to dive into this.
Yeah, I didn't even
I already put it on.
start with.
It comes out
red
really
hot.
slow. I just want you. I put like 4 or 5 drops on it, so we're gonna see what that looks like.
You gotta make it uncomfortable.
If make it uncomfortable, at minimum 5
I can
drops.
smell
Okay.
that just-
It is. Whoo.
Well,
All right, Tyler. So I got a question for you since you just jumped on here real quick.
yeah. What am I doing here?
What? Who am I? I do have a quick funny story here.
Hit me with it.
Todd was on a podcast. I don't know, a week or two
I don't
ago,
wanna talk
and
about
Tyler
it.
just randomly jumps into the podcast.
No, that's not how it worked.
Like, hey, am I supposed to be on this podcast?
Todd, you played off really well. I didn't know what I was doing. You didn't know what I was
Tyler,
doing.
how many drops are you putting?
I don't know. I was in the mid conversation, just talking. So, that smells delightful. But Todd, thank you for allowing me to just pop in and just, say hello. It was great. So I did just pop in out of nowhere and didn't mean to technically, but do I have to take a bite?
Yeah,
now?
take a bite, and then I got a question for you. It's pretty spicy, huh? So my question for you, Tyler, is who is Tyler Stratton in 5 years from now? Dead after the chicken wing.
He'll probably still be in the bathroom.
I said this before the podcast started that this podcast is sponsored by Tums.
Oh yeah. So who's Tyler 5 years from now? Who, buddy? Well, I hope I'm still Tyler. I've been working on myself for plenty of years. Whew. And I'm actually to the point in my life, I'm not boasting, but I'm proud of just who I am becoming and who other people think that I am. But who do I want to be? I would like to be a New York Times bestselling author if there's one title that I'd really like. That's a bitey one. So
you need some milk.
No. We're gonna sit in this heat for a while. But New York Times bestselling author is one of my 5-year goals that I have. I know that takes a lot of time, skill set, information, ability, and working here allows me to capitalize on a lot of different pieces of information that I'm hoping to eventually write about. Wow, my tongue is watering.
This is pretty hot.
This is great.
Woo. You just let it sit there for a minute.
Not fun, dude. But who are you in 5 years? Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Appreciate you asking.
Who's Eli Stoehr?
Yeah, a father.
Amen.
Lord willing, father. I hope Angel feels the same. Actually, I know she feels
I
the
know
same.
I feel the same.
Hey,
Well-
this is my man.
Oh, all right.
No, but just a really good, impactful. This is hot. Really good, impactful father.
Yeah.
A really good influence in that respect.
Amen.
I want to be a partner at the Pavement Group,
Yes, sir.
and I want to be the chief revenue officer at the Pavement Group.
Amen. Speak
And
it.
Just a wonderful team working for us. This is hot, Todd.
Yeah, like my tongue is like, it's the heat after. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah. How are you doing?
It's hot.
It's hot.
So she's fine.
Doing all right.
What if you go backwards? What if you try a less spicy one? Does that help?
No, I don't think so.
No.
You should do it. Try it. Do it.
But
Oh, I'm sniffling.
yeah, me too.
I don't know how much more worse it really can get. All right. Well, Todd, I'm glad to be here. You're back for the last one. No.
I can't find my shirt.
Todd, you're naked now. No. This is actually
We're
really
gonna get
hot.
canceled.
This might get canceled. No, this is pretty good. Yeah, that's I appreciate you asking, but
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
that's
I know you have
that's
a
it.
bright future, big future. You're a dreamer. You're a visionary. I think that the roles that you're speaking definitely resemble who you are and who you're going to be. Mm-hmm. And watching you get there is going to be fun. That's one nice thing about being here is you get to watch other people excel and succeed. Rising tides raise all ships.
Yeah.
I don't know what the title might be for me here at the Pavement Group or One Team Media, but I know the future is exciting, and it is. It looks like fire burning hot red. Oh no, that's my present. My bad.
Are you sure it's not his hair?
No, it could be that or my beard.
One of the two. Yeah, you do have a ginger beard.
Yeah, but dude, I'm excited for that future for you. I know you're a great leader, and you're going to continue to do great things here, and just seeing where that takes you, man, it's going to be fire.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate the kind words.
Gosh.
Whew. All right, I'm going to ask you guys the same question. Angel, what is where do you see yourself in 5 years? 5 years from now? Hopefully still with me. I don't know.
Questionable. I always say I'm stuck in a loveless marriage.
Oh, wow. She's
This is
kidding.
an absolute joke.
Welcome to the Happy Heart Academy.
But same thing as like kind of you said, like hopefully, like God willing, mother.
Amen.
And like
Water isn't going to help. Nope. You got to drink milk.
I know I'm having a hard time thinking, like as she's trying to answer this question. A mother, and also like of course becoming a physical therapist and like kind of being a lot more skilled and adept in all of that.
Yeah.
That stuff and
That
I'm
was
also
good, by the way.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Also hoping that we travel a little bit more as well too. I would like to do the Grand Canyon with you guys eventually. Like those are just like a bunch of other things on my list of things I would like to do. Oh my gosh!
Love it. Love it. We're just going to let it bake.
I'm
Maggie.
eyeing this milk and I'm trying to decide if I want to do it now.
I'm going backwards.
Question now for you. Where do you
Not
see
bad.
yourself in 5 years?
Hopefully, it'll be my sophomore year of college.
Wow.
In psychiatry school, hopefully.
Psychiatry school. I love it.
Good for you.
Is that something you've always been interested in?
I feel like it's been a little while now. I had this big dream when I was younger to own this thing called the Puppy Palace, and it was like a puppy hotel. And that was my dream for like, I don't know, it was a while. It was
Yeah.
quite a few years. And then I decided maybe that's not
Sure.
going to happen because I'm very allergic to dogs. So
Oh, yeah.
it was a very false dream. So I had to, decide against that. And I've always been interested in helping people, but like I could not be like a doctor. Like I couldn't do any of that because I can't do gore, or like blood or anything. And so,
Amen. I
Yeah.
can't either.
Yeah.
No worries. I get sick to my stomach when I. Yeah.
I'm a very calm, cool, and collected person, and a lot of people have told me like, "Hey, you should be a paramedic. Like you're so calm in stressful situations." And I'm like,
Let me tell you a story. One time Eli cut his finger and he like at the sight of his blood and he was trying to wash it off in the sink.
Yeah,
He
it turned white.
Turned gray.
Ray.
And then
You're
I was
already
like,
white.
I know.
He's already white. He turned gray, and then I just like watched him like just lose all the color and was just
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
doing well. And I'm like, please sit down for a moment.
Yeah, I can't do
Like-
blood either,
Yeah. Nope.
but I can do hot sauce, I guess.
Yeah. No, I don't know if I can. I'm about to cry.
All right. Hey, so we're gonna
do one
introduce the
more.
last one here,
You
and
can
then we
do it
have the
too.
last round of questions. Tyler's about to tap out and then get Todd to come back.
No, Todd needs to try the
Todd.
I
last
think
one.
Todd's
Todd
putting his
needs to
clothes
be a
back
part of
up.
the honorary last one.
Yeah. Do you mind grabbing that chair?
Honorary
Sure.
last one. So let's dive into this one. So we got da bomb. So I don't know if this one's hotter or not. I really don't. This sheet's a little jacked up. So this is either 135,000 Scoville units or it's 855 to a million.
Hold on. You can't just say
A
that.
million.
That's like, oh, I'm a little bit pregnant.
To a million
So
47.
does the other dude.
So-
we need to know.
So this is either 135,000 to 1,047,000. I really don't know. I don't think it says it on here.
Okay.
But we're just gonna dive into this. Somebody was crazy enough to keep using this. I don't know if the camera can see that, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think Trudy on our team. I think she's the one.
Well, didn't David just take a big gulp?
Oh, he
Dave's
did,
companion?
didn't he? Yeah, he's pretty crazy though.
My
So-
bottom lip is like
I'm
burning.
just gonna
Yeah, mine
dive.
is too, and I think I stopped at the Frank's. I forget.
The Franks.
Like I just had seasoned chicken wings.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put this on and then eat some, and we're gonna get into the
Thick.
next questions here. Maggie, question for you, as you're putting that on.
Oh.
What is
So it's a lot.
what is
Yeah,
the
we can
biggest
eat all
thing
that.
that drives you insane about your dad?
Too many.
Yeah, that kind of
I
time.
Too
think
many.
my thing is when I'm like, I'm really hungry. Like, what's for dinner? And my mom's at work or like doing something, and he's in charge of dinner, and he goes, "Oh, don't even worry. I'll get takeout." He takes all of our orders, goes. Like 5 hours later, he comes back and he's like, "I got the food." I'm like, "Todd, it's 10 o'clock at night. Like it's past dinner. I've just made myself food." And he's like, "Sorry, I just got a drink," and I started talking with Gil,
Do you,
the bartender's Gil, by the way.
Wonderful man.
Or he found a friend. Like,
Sometimes I'm convinced you belong in like the Midwest or Minnesota because you've got the Minnesota goodbye down.
Yeah. I'll tell you
take
this.
a bite of that.
Listen, you guys are talking about having kids someday, and for the dads, it's one of the first dad hacks I learned was the takeout, right? To get a little bit of time to yourself. I'll go get the takeout, and my wife would always be like, "Oh, I'll call an order ahead of
Oh
time."
my god.
You guys are dying, huh? Oh, is it that bad?
It's hot.
Oh man, awesome! Here, I'm gonna just eat a wing.
Dude, I'm like
Okay.
tearing up from this bad boy.
Tyler, what's your? I'll tell you the takeout story later on because it's not all that interesting, but it's a good dad hack when you're young, and you end up being there for a couple hours. You lose track of time. You watch the game. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
You getting wings tonight? You gonna
I
bring some
put
home
way
to the
too
call?
much on this chicken wing.
No.
No. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
I'm not sure what to say.
Oh man, Maggie, can you not get that open? Yeah.
Ooh. You find peace in the misery.
Oh man.
Fine, misery.
I'm trying.
You got one in front of you. Huh?
Oh.
There
Oh,
you
no,
go.
the milk's not
What is it
helping.
about milk that works better?
Oh man, my nose.
It's not helping.
It's not that bad, huh?
Yeah.
Dude, this is hot.
This is like torture. I'm trying to find. Oh my gosh, my mouth hurts when I move it. My ears.
Oh god. Jennifer
Listen,
Lawrence,
any of you
get
guys,
it
this
down.
was a very emotional episode. Anybody needs to cry, just cry. It's fun.
I don't know what I need to do. Maybe another wing.
Tyler.
oh god.
All right, question for you, Tyler.
Yeah.
What is the biggest beef that you have with Brian?
That he's not here eating these wings. My biggest beef. Dude, my ears are sweating.
Oh god. I should wear water.
Well-
You're crying.
I would say my biggest beef with Brian. Oh,
Don't touch your eyes.
no. I don't even know if I can talk right now.
We'll take a moment.
Yeah, hot, huh?
You okay, Maggie? You're shaking.
It's hot. I can't feel my tongue.
You can't, don't stop moving your mouth is the key.
So what? No, is it, like, what, is it a burning? Is it like a?
Let's try it. Tom.
It hurts. So, my lips hurt.
Mom's gonna be mad at you.
My mom's gonna be mad at you
You're never
too.
gonna be able to come back to Pittsburgh again.
Ultimately, my biggest beef with Brian.
And for those of you who don't know, Brian Hess is our CEO of the Pavement Group.
Is that oh boy he he's not in so much pain right now. My nose is dripping, my lips hurt, my tongue
I'm
is
crying and I can't even feel my face now.
Your nose is dripping like,
like
crazy.
I can't. Do you have a napkin over there?
I got two. Here you go, bud.
Oh my, wow, I can't.
Everybody's crying. You can't feel their face. It's like the Kardashians. It's really what's going on here. It's just.
I need more
Jesse,
milk.
our engineer over there, Jesse,
Oh man.
said we should soak these wings the next time. Don't soak them because that would hurt.
My lip is quivering.
It's crazy.
I need more milk.
Anyway, it's been fun. That was a heck of a. This says caution beyond insanity. So
David chugged that. He's probably hurting over there right now.
let me just say it says warning: this sauce is extremely hot. Keep out of reach of children. Well, I think I'm a child.
Anyway, this has been real fun. I'm out of milk.
So your biggest beef with Brian
Is that he's not with pain right now. Outside of that, you know what the best part is I don't even think I can come up with a thing that I'm in beef with Brian. In all honesty, maybe it's because I can't think clearly right now, or it's because he's that great of a
Do
guy.
not lick your lips, by the way.
No, it doesn't help.
No, this is like not fun. I think that this is one of the. How are you doing?
Sucking your tongue.
I'm about ready to jump in a pool of milk.
It doesn't say.
I'm
28
shaking,
hours.
Todd.
Well, we're in for a ride. How did? Wow.
Oh God.
If it hurts,
All right.
if it hurts this bad around these lips, I'm concerned about.
But all right, we're
here.
gonna leave it right there. We don't want to get canceled.
No, we're not. This is just talking lots. Oh no. Anyway, like my
Angel-
nose is Todd. I'm glad you said no to it. You're a wise man. This is what wisdom
I can't.
upon years. Because, dude. Okay.
So this is what age gets you. Is
Dad,
being
do
wise
it.
enough not to do this.
Try a drop.
I can't really do it because you know what? We were flying tonight. This is my main concern. And what if the pilot, like passes out and I got to jump up there? And take
Oh.
the plane or whatever. So I want to be,
Yeah, you don't want.
Out to hurt, right? I'm just
So
trying to be the bomb.
all right. So
But you took.
you good?
Did you see how much I
Yeah,
used?
you took a lot. Did you guys all do a lot?
I did a lot.
I did a lot.
I did too
I
much.
should not have done
You
that much.
did too much.
I still have half of it on here.
This is a fun experience because I've never felt this type of pain. Okay, like this type of pain is fun because I'm trying to find peace within the misery right now, and I
It's
can't.
like the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, it's like you just gotta. I can't relax. Like if I just try to just tune into it for a moment, it makes you want to cry.
Okay.
So look at the angle, man. My eyes are getting swollen. It's hard for me to see.
On my lips.
We have insurance, so it's okay.
We're all good.
This is bad.
It's not.
Angel, I have a question for
Bad
you.
idea. It was Angel's idea.
I have a question for you, Angel.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What
I didn't
is
say that.
what is the biggest beef that you have with me? I'm your husband. What's the biggest beef you have?
Oh.
Well, if that was my question, I could have came up with something.
This man. Okay.
Okay.
I told him I have 3
This
things.
is unfiltered, raw. Gotta take a sip of milk before.
It's like as soon as the milk.
Depending
is
on what
done.
your answer is, I'm gonna slip some of that barbecue or some of that hot sauce in your next wing.
Hold on.
The roof of my mouth hurts. The roof.
Yeah.
The roof is
I
on
think my
fire.
tongue is swollen.
The roof. The roof is on fire. Oh man.
So
Do you feel sweat?
at different times throughout the day. Let's start with getting up in the morning. Eli sets like 5 alarms and starts at like 5:30.
Yeah.
Try to go to the gym.
Try to go to the gym.
Some days you
Next
feel,
thing
some
know,
days you don't.
6 a.m. And I don't have to get up yet, right? I don't have to get up until like 8 a.m. And so next thing you know, 6 a.m.
You need
goes
some
off.
Tums.
I'm not doing good. Next thing you know, 6:30.
Cool your mouth.
Nope. Next thing you know, 6:30, and then next thing you know, finally 7 o'clock is when he decides to get up. I have been up that entire time because I'm a very light sleeper, and he will just sit there and like the alarm will go off for a solid 2 minutes, and it drives me up the wall. Yeah. And then when he does get up, he is slow to get up, so he's like props up on his elbows, and he's just like.
You gotta take it slow, you know? Just
And he's just
take
like
it all
kinda
in.
staring around, and he doesn't know exactly what to do. And I'm like, just get up. I was like, just step up, and when you get up from the bed, your blood starts pumping.
Countdown.
You're awake. So that's the first thing. The second thing,
He said
so
one.
like first of like 300.
I love you. I will put up with a lot of stuff.
Love you
Is
too.
also turning our kitchen table into like a storage space, and just like everything's sprawled out there.
What
the
else are you
mail.
supposed to use it for?
Yeah. Food?
Food, dinner,
Hot wings challenge? Hot
wings.
calls?
hot calls, hot wings,
Like hot calls?
And,
hot Todd.
and I'd say the third thing is him sliding that bomb sauce over to me to try it.
Yeah, this was. I have never had something this hot in my life. I am impressed. I actually wanted to put a lot on because I wanted to experience the heat.
Me
But
too.
now I regret it. But like, I'm glad I did it. But I'll never do it again.
Okay.
Yeah, that's.
How many millions of Scovilles do you think you got?
It doesn't matter if it was. How many in this?
Well, no, and you're serving.
Oh, probably
Three
So-
times.
So imagine like taking
What is a
big
serving
bottle of Red's Hot. So Red's Hot is 450 Scoville units. Imagine taking one of those big bottles, like they make the big ones,
Yeah.
and just chugging that whole thing. That's probably equivalent to like not even a quarter of the bomb sauce.
Yeah, you're doing good over there.
Like
The lips are
trying.
hot.
Yeah.
The lips are hot.
Was it still sitting?
Here's what I won't. So I had a friend that quick story that it was regular like hot wings, but the spice on the hot wings, like you know how you have like the juice around your mouth usually. So well sometimes if you're a messy eater, she ended up getting like a chemical burn because the heat was so hot. And so like it was like it turned white. It was like, and this was just like this wasn't like from
are my
something
lips
like
white
this.
right now?
Yeah, yeah, I can feel it, and when I feel it, I'm like, oh, I remember the time when she had like it was like chemical burns all around her mouth from eating too hot of wings. Now, not to scare anybody, because we didn't put the sauce specifically on our face, but whew,
It does have a chemical thing on the front of it.
yeah. You don't want to
Nuke.
It says caution: do not let Todd have this.
Good news, he did not.
But man, that was that. Did you guys think it was more spicy than expected, or about the same, or what were you expecting?
Spicier.
Have you had anything hotter in your life?
No.
Straight habanero, straight habanero pepper is, I would say, pretty close.
Yeah?
Like,
You've had a
Are
straight
those-
habanero pepper?
Are those
in
green?
8th grade. You guys didn't do this in 8th grade? So Angel and I went to the same high school.
No, but I tried pickled pig's feet.
So, oh, that's weird. Pickled pig's feet. No, so in 8th grade, it was
No, I
optional.
remember it.
It was optional, like, but most people did it, and it was in science class. So like, basically they're like, all right, you get to try a piece of a habanero. Well, a lot of people took like a quarter of it or something. Some people scooped the seeds out. I was dumb enough to just eat it with the seeds. I feel the pressure like in my head from this, by the way. So I was dumb enough to eat it with the seeds, and it was about that. It was like
It is about this.
habanero, like straight.
I
raw
think this
habanero.
is habanero hotter than ghost peppers?
No.
Okay, so
But this is a sauce.
so
rather than-
this sauce is hotter than a ghost pepper. So when I used to, I think so because this is hear this story real quick. So when I was living with a roommate, back a couple years ago, his dad used to pickle peppers for us and send them down, and they were sweet peppers, delicious pepper. Pickle pack of pickle peppers.
Pickle pack of
peppers.
pepper.
A peck of pepper.
So
pepper picked?
this specific jar of peppers, we didn't know, but we were just housing them down, eating them at the sink, having a good time. The sweet, nice pepper. We didn't know he put a ghost pepper in this mix.
Oh no.
And we took our bite, and it wasn't a normal bite. And then it hit us, the ghost pepper. Oh, buddy, was it a surprise? When you're expecting like a nice medium little kick, this was temperatures above.
This is like trying to eat Red's Hot and you get
Yes.
the bomb instead.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. But this is a little bit more spicy than that just biting that ghost pepper. But man, oh man, I'm not feeling too bad right now. My lips are a little hot.
I'm gonna need some chapstick.
Yeah, I might need some more of that. Anyone else down for? No, I'm just kidding.
go, bud.
Nope, keep that over there.
Full send, do it.
No, yeah, full send
Except I
podcast.
tried to take another bite of the chicken and then I got traumatized. So
Yeah, that was a little
I might be
tough.
staying away from chicken wings for a minute.
But this has been fun.
This is fun.
I
Yeah,
never thought I would be on a show like this, eating this
very
amount of
spicy chicken wings.
Well, where are the wings from? They're pretty good.
I don't know. Jackie ordered. Shout out to Jackie.
Jackie.
Jackie. Thank you, Jackie.
Thank you,
I've
Jackie.
had a lot of shout outs this podcast.
Lots of
Yeah.
shout outs. This has been a fun one. Well, I want to just say Happy New Year's, guys. This episode is coming out on the 1st of
Yes.
the year.
Happy New Year.
It's 2024. This is I'm excited for this year. Any final thoughts, Angel? Any final thoughts?
Ooh, I still want Todd to try it. Please
little
do.
dab.
Come on, just a little dab.
Todd, just a little dab,
I've been watching. You guys think I went in the other room? I've been watching. I saw what happened. That's the absolute destruction that the bomb did, and I want nothing to do with
This
that,
is
but
what age and experience gets you is
That's what it is. I don't have a lot of hair, but it's
Well, it might grow
Well, it might grow.
street under. It's pretty busy, or whatever they say. Yes.
You have to do it.
Just a little dab.
I won't tell Mom that you tortured me.
Well, this is gonna be this is going out, so she's gonna be able to watch it.
Oh, man.
Oh, Todd's gonna just try a little.
You know
dab.
what? I'll smell it.
Just you
No.
get a little dab.
Just a little.
Or even if you put it on this,
We all had a lot.
like little.
Whoa.
Just give it a little lob.
Yeah,
That
we
is,
all had a
okay.
lot. Just
All
have
right.
a tiny bit.
Okay. All right. I'll do a little.
All right, Todd, you got to be in the
Little bit
frame.
there.
You got to be in the frame.
Where's the? Okay,
he's
right
in the
there.
frame.
Sorry, I'm in the frame. There it is, right there.
Oh, yeah.
man, we gotta go. We gotta go. Oh, that's crazy hot. Whoa. Hey.
There it is. What a great magic
That
trick.
was good.
Love you guys. Happy New Year, everybody. You guys obviously are awesome. You're all great. that was so fun.
We're gonna have to do this episode again. Did you finish your final thoughts, or did we just like jump into
We
Todd?
just jumped over to Todd. I think it was my final thoughts. I just want Todd to try it, but he won't.
Yeah.
But you know what? Dinner's on me. Wherever you guys want to go.
You already did the dinner.
All right.
Oh, that's
Maggie?
Yeah.
Final thoughts?
My lips hurt.
Your lips hurt. Those are some good final thoughts. Mine do too. Tyler?
Yeah. The final thoughts. Thank you for inviting me onto this show, and Happy New Year to all of you folks. Have fun this year. Make it your own. Get out there and create a good one if you don't have a good one yet. And yeah, thank you for inviting me on here and tagging me in there, Todd.
Thank you, Tyler. You
Yeah.
know,
I love it.
you know, you got a big Christmas gift coming for me for
Yeah,
you with that.
never.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be.
Well,
that.
here was the problem. I went to change my shirt. It was this shirt. And it didn't fit me. So I'm like, so Tyler jumped in. He jumped in. I can't wear this mediums anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not anymore.
No.
Not anymore.
Oh man, yeah. Well, I'm upgrading to
Love
large
it.
this Christmas.
You're the best.
Thank you very much.
Love it. Love it.
You,
Yes,
Eli.
thank you guys.
My final thoughts. We're gonna do this again. This was okay. For those of you who are watching who are gonna be invited on this, we're gonna invite some people on this.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna do it again. This
Yeah.
is fun. Don't be scared to jump on. This is gonna be good. This is like it was hot, yes, but now I feel good. I feel good. I need a little chapstick, need a little milk, but
Need to hit the bathroom.
my final thoughts are it just says need the bathroom. But my final thoughts are this is fun. I really enjoyed this. We're gonna have a lot of fun and we're gonna keep doing this. Have a great and happy 2024. Thanks guys for tuning in.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, and we'll catch you on the next Talking Rods.